Welcome to Lesson 7.2, Research Proposal. In this lesson, we could distinguish the content and form of scholarly papers. To be able to write a research proposal on the grounds of their specific field.
A scholarly paper. It is also known as academic paper. It consists of clear, concise, focused, structured information and backed up by evidence. An academic paper begins with a thesis and its purpose is to aid the reader's understanding. Some examples of academic paper are essay, book report, thesis, and dissertation. An essay is another short form of writing that requires the use of academic language and structure. Book report is an objective summary of the main ideas and arguments that the book's author has presented, while thesis or dissertation is a document submitted in support of an academic degree or professional qualification. The difference between the two is that thesis is a project that marks the ends of a master's program, while dissertation occurs during doctoral study.
So, here are a brief explanation on type of academic writing.
Descriptive. It is the simplest type of academic writing. Its purpose is to provide facts or information and more of a case of describing and identifying. An example of it would be a summary of an article or a report of the result of an experiment.
On the other hand, analytical requires you to reorganize the facts and information you describe into categories of your proposal, the groups which you focuses, or the parts, the types, and the relationship.
The third type of academic writing is persuasive. In persuasive writing, it aims to persuade the readers to accept the new knowledge claims. It involves showing something is true and convince the readers by using evidences to support the arguments. It has all the features of analytical writing, that is, information plus reorganizing the information with the addition of your own point of view. Point of view in academic writing can include an argument, recommendation, interpretation of findings, or evaluation of the work of others. The kinds of instructions for a persuasive assignment includes argue, evaluate, discuss, and take a position.
Lastly, critical writing is writing which analyzes and evaluates information, usually from multiple sources, in order to develop an argument. It has all the features of persuasive writing. While persuasive writing requires you to have your own point of view on issue or topic, critical writing requires you to consider at least two points of view, including your own. Now, let's tackle what is research proposal. Its goal, importance, and key elements.
A research proposal is a document proposing a research project, generally in the sciences or academia, and generally constitutes a request for sponsorship of that research. Proposals are evaluated on the cost and potential impact of the proposed research and on the soundness of the proposed plan for carrying it out.
Goal of a research proposal: to present and justify the need to study a research problem and to present the practical ways in which the proposed study should be conducted.
What is its importance? A chance to explain the significance of your project to organizations who might wish to fund or support it. It provides a scope and projection of a project. It helps to ensure that both parties agree about what the project itself will include.
Before we are able to write what is research proposal, we must be first familiarized with the key elements of the research proposal. Let's start with the title. Here, we have a brief description of research proposal and what is it all about. Next is purpose. Description in detail on what you want to find out to explain the significance and relevance of your project to organization who might wish to fund or otherwise support it. Justification. It is about why your research is necessary. You can use the argumentative writing here. Literature review. Report of the previous research. Example of the previous research. Evaluation of previous research, which will serve as a supporting ideas and information. It can also be used to support your justification, as any research that you will carry out cannot solely be based on your result, but must be placed within the framework of what is already understood about the subject in question. Methods. Describe your proposed research methodology. It describes your time frame, and it also describes how you intend to do this in the time. Under dissemination, we have description of how the findings will be used, evaluation of this use, a planned process that involves consideration of target audience and the setting in which research findings are to be received. Reading list. List of references plus other books you might find useful in your research proposal. Lastly, the end matter comes after the body of the report and includes any relevant information. The audience and purpose of the proposal influence what is included. Elements may be included are a glossary, bibliography, and appendixes.